Yo, what's good YouTube? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And today we're going to be reviewing the PS5 controller and the PS4 controller, comparing the two, contrasting the two. And I got some ideas from my cousin who actually used it and has experience with it. I'm going to be obviously talking about it, but he already gave me some ideas because I didn't really get to play with it much. And I play on a scuff, so I really can't play with this much. It's kind of hard for me. But anyways, let's get right into the video. So first things first is you can obviously see the controllers. One is bigger than the other. And you might think that, oh, if it's bigger, it's not going to be like better in my grip for like my hands. But to be honest, when you hold it, it's just like it's like better grip, even if you're like have big hands or small hands. But like on the other hand, for the PS4 controller, it's like really small. So if you have small hands, this is perfect for you. But if you have big hands, it's like your fingers go through the bottom and it's like annoying. So this is a perfect grip for all kinds of hands. It's like one size fits all, like a scuff impact or something. So that's size wise. For the sticks on this and the sticks on this, they may look the same. But my cousin told me that they feel better, they're more smooth, and I could tell they are more smooth. They don't have as much tension, and like they look a little smaller on the inside, so that's why they like, I guess, move around easier or whatnot. The face buttons definitely seem more like smooth to click, like they don't seem rough, like and they make less noise. Yeah, so these are definitely more smooth, the face buttons, and of course the D-pad. This one feels more spongy, which is like so much better, honestly. These are more pushed out, those two buttons, which doesn't really matter, but they do click, like they actuate faster. Touchpad looks simpler to click because it's more like popped to the like left and right, and then this one's just a whole rectangle. So like if you were to play a touchpad like me, you could click it way easier, and it does seem to click faster. So like you press down like more buttons per sec, more clicks per second than this one. It just seems faster. And I've tried the touchpad myself on console, and it's actually really good, and on PC, of course. The triggers, one of the most important things that I'm sure all of you are waiting for. These triggers have like three special things that you don't get on the normal one. You have the fact that they just generally feel so much better than the regular PS4 controller. They go down, they go up, they just feel so smooth compared to this one. They're like bigger in size, and it just fits your whole finger. These sometimes you might, I don't know, slip off. I highly doubt that would happen, but it doesn't matter. And then you have the other two, which is really important, and it's the adaptive trigger, and it's like a trigger hair, somewhat like it. It's not actually a trigger hair, but it's very similar to one. You basically get to customize how far you have to push down the trigger to actually have it actuate. And on the PS4 controller, that's not even an option. That's never has been an option. Probably never will be either. But you basically get to push down just a little, and then you see it actuate in the game. And then the second thing would be adaptive triggers, which you could use for like games where you want to like really have the full experience. And then you push it down, and then you get the feel. Like if you're playing a first-person shooter, you could like feel yourself pushing down the trigger. Like it stops you, and then you get to shoot, and you feel the vibration. Like the adaptive triggers are really for like good, intense gameplay. It's really nice. And I would definitely recommend using it if you're like one of those people that really like enjoying playing the game, not for like sweating and trying to win the game and whatnot. If you're trying to do that, then don't use adaptive triggers because they make you shoot slower, and it just kind of messes you up sometimes and throws you off. But overall, definitely I would recommend using the PS5 controller. There's so many positives compared to the regular PS4 controller. Like the sticks, the face buttons, the triggers, the touchpad, the whole thing overall, like its shape, it's like this is just so much better. And like it's how much again? How much, like 70, 60? How much is it? Like what?
The controller itself?
Yeah.
I think it's like
60, yeah, like 60, 70, something like that. So it's pretty cheap. It's I think the same as the PS4 controller, right? It was like 60 or something.
Yeah. Right now, so I think the PS4 controller was like 50.
Yeah.
Depending on the color.
But whatever. So they're not that different in pricing. So if you're willing to go like to GameStop or Amazon or whatever and pick one, definitely go for the PS5 controller. It's so much better, has so many more abilities. And one thing that you need to note is that if you're planning on getting it for like a PC or something, you need to have the new Type-C charger or wire, because the holes are different. For this one, it's like in like the old one that we all are familiar with, but the new one, it's like different, and you can't plug this one in that one or that one in this one. It's a whole different hole, and a whole different hole a whole new different hole, and I believe it comes with a charger. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, so new hole. If you're willing to plug it into a PC or charger or something, you can't really use the old PS4 controller charger. And I believe the Type-C is also an Android charger. I'm not exactly sure on that one. But now, a bonus, if you made it to this far in the video, I'm going to compare the PS5 controller to a scuff that I have over here lying around. It's the, I would have brought my Impact, but that thing is downstairs, and I already compared it to this. I haven't really talked too much about this kind of controller, so I'm going to compare this with this. Now, if I were to compare the Impact, I would say that there's a lot of things with the Impact that this has and that doesn't have, and the build, like the shape of this compared to the Impact, it's the same size. Like, maybe the Impact's a little bit bigger. I would like the shape more like this. This one's kind of better because like you don't have like the spacing here too small. But then again, you wouldn't be able to fit all the 4 paddles. That's why they have it built out so much. But if you guys want to see a comparison of the Scuff Impact, I'll have 2 videos in the description down below linked about the Impact and just comparing it with like other stuff. So there's 2 videos. I'll link them for you guys. Now, if we're gonna compare this to any Scuff, obviously paddles. That's, everybody knows that. If you don't know what paddles are, go look it up. You get extra button presses. But the phase buttons, this is still superior. The phase buttons still feel better on this. And if you're using face buttons on a Scuff, I don't know what you're doing. Touchpad, again, this still beats it because the touchpad is just like overall like overlapping to the left more, so you have like more room. And if you play like this, you could still click the top. It's still good. And it clicks faster, of course. D-pad, then again, this is still more spongy and just feels so much better, so that wins with that too. The sticks, on the other hand, Scuff sticks have that nice grip to it, nice feel, and you could customize the length, and it's just like Scuff sticks automatically win with that one. They just feel better overall. The grip on the back, I do regret putting. I wouldn't recommend using this grip. It makes you even more sweaty than normal. This one doesn't. This one has its own like built-in like like feel to it, so that one's good. I definitely recommend that over this. But yeah, and overall the feel, this is just like that, so like this obviously wins in that too. I just decided to compare it to a Scuff controller for you guys that are wondering. And of course, mouse clicks I don't recommend anymore. That's in another video linked in the description down below, one of the 2. This has the adaptive triggers, but it's nothing like mouse clicks. Mouse clicks aren't worth it unless you're playing like, I don't know, a first person shooter only and you want to take that risk. I wouldn't recommend it. If any of you have any other questions that I haven't covered in the video, definitely let me know in the comments down below. I'll try and reply to as many as I can. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I do upload daily, so definitely look out through like the rest of the days for some more videos, some content, some Fortnite, Call of Duty, and whatever. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.